go. 10-7 is areas of circles and areas of sectors, okay? My guess is you could tell me the formula for the area of a circle. Someone in this room knows the formula for the area of a circle.
A of circle times pi r squared
equals pi r squared. So you're going to use that formula today to find the area of a circle, but you're also going to use that formula to find the area of parts of a circle, okay? So here's the deal. If you are given a circle that looks like this, and you are asked to find the area, what number is going to go here for R? 5, right? Your radius has to be half the length. So if they give you a diameter, make sure you cut it in half and you say pi times 5 squared. Don't square the pi. You only square your radius. So to rewrite this, you would say 25 pi. How do you label the units?
IN.
Inches squared, right? It's an area. So inches squared. So that would be the area of that circle. So what's the area of this circle?
12. No.
9.
No.
Pi times 6 squared, right? So this one, they gave you a radius. So pi times 6 squared, you rewrite that as 36 times pi centimeters squared, right? 6 squared is 36. And then we always put the pi behind the number. I don't care if you write pi 36. That's fine. But this is how a mathematician is going to write it. So that's how you're going to see it as an answer. So that's the area of a circle. You've done that before. You've worked with circles and found area. What you haven't done before is taken that idea of the area of a circle and applied it to the area of what looks like a piece of pie, okay? We call this a sector. So if I want to find the area of a sector, I'm finding the area of that piece of a circle. Another way to say that is it's a fraction of the circle, right? It's a fraction of the area of the circle. So you're going to take, just like we did arc length, you're going to take the measure of the arc. We're going to call it AB right now. This would be A, this would be B. So the measure of this arc, whatever number of degrees that is, okay? That's going to go in for the measure of the arc over what? Do you remember?
Over the whole thing.
The whole circle, which would be 360. Okay, and then when we found arc length, if you recall, we took that fraction times the circumference of the circle because we were looking for the length of the arc. Now we're looking for an area. So you're going to take a fraction of the area, right? Pi r squared. So this is going to be the formula that you use for the area of a sector. The measure of the arc divided by 360 times pi r squared. So take a look at this one, and then I might just draw you one more to make sure you've got it. If I want to find the area of the sector, so using this formula, what is the measure of arc AB in this case? So we're finding the area of this.
Well, I'm so long.
72 is the measure of the arc. Over what?
360.
Over 360 times what?
Pi 20.
Pi times 20 squared, right? Pi r squared. Your radius is 20. So pi times 20 squared. Now here's the deal. It asks you to leave it in terms of pi. What does that mean? What is in terms of pi?
Not to leave the pi there.
Leave the pi in your answer. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to plug this into your calculator, okay? You're going to type it in like this. 72 divided by 360 times 20, and then that squared button, X to the second power. Plug that in real fast. I'll give you gum in a minute if you stop asking people for gum. And yeah, I'll get you some. Write this down and do it with me, and then I will get you some gum. So plug that in. 72 divided by 360 times 20 squared. Plug it in to your calculator.
I think I lost my calculator yesterday.
I tried using mine.
Oh.
There's 4 up there if you need to borrow one.
Who did the statistics?
What do you get?
I'm just looking
Right there, Luke, if you want to borrow one. I want you all to plug it in so that you know how to plug this in, because this is what gets done wrong.
Okay. 80.
That should come out to 80, okay? So don't plug this in. 72 divided by 360 times 20 squared is 80, and then you just attach your pi. So 80 pi what?
Centimeters squared.
Centimeters squared, because this is the area of the sector. Okay? Okay, I'm going to give you one more. You're all going to plug it in either to your iPad calculator or you're going to go grab one of mine. And we'll see how it goes. Okay, I want the area of this sector.
These are the TikToks.
We're not done yet. Okay,
Sounds like go to Miss Davis's class.
I want, work this one out. This picture with this formula.
Just read what I said and then say
Hey. That picture, that formula. Work it out. Tell me what you get.
Avocado.
It does look like an avocado.
Look.
Who knew I was such an artist?
Oh, it does look like an avocado. Looks like a pear too. Just read what I wrote down and then whose dad's that?
That's my dad. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Looks like an avocado.
You're late to the party.
13.
Okay, did you plug it in?
No, because I don't have a calculator.
So if we're plugging into this formula, what goes on top?
60.
The arc, 60. It's always over 360. That number will never change.
No, I'm just gonna do
Times
I'm gonna do two.
Pi r squared, right? Think about it this way, you guys.
Memorize what
Shh,
I wrote.
hey, you are finding a fraction of the area of the circle, right? This is the fraction, 60 over 360. And then it's that fraction of the total area of the circle, which is why we do pi r squared. So it looks like this. You plug in 60 divided by 360 times 9 squared. Do not plug the pi in. You get, did you all get 13.5? Then you attach your pi,
That's exactly what I got.
centimeters squared. Okay?
Wait.
Good on? Yeah.
It's not a bad question. It's just
Oh, yeah.